guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited because A, we have John here. You guys always love it when John's in my videos.
Oh yeah.
And B, we're finally able to share with you guys our results from the Jenny Craig Rapid Results program that we have been on for the last 4 weeks. So if you follow me on social media, which I will link all of my social media around here on the screen for you, you would have known that 4 weeks ago, John and I started the Jenny Craig Rapid Results program. First off, I want to say a big thank you to Jenny Craig for sponsoring today's video and providing the meals for us. I also want to say a disclaimer that the average weight loss for the first 4 weeks of a completed program is 11.6 pounds. So just want to put that out there. John and I both lost a considerable amount of weight on this program.
I had lots to lose.
John had lots to lose, and that was kind of the weird thing about this program was I didn't think that I would actually meet my goal weight or lose the weight that I wanted to lose because I am already on the smaller side. I started out at 130, which you guys know I'm very, very active. I'm very fit. I work out regularly. I run regularly. I'm just a horrible eater, but I really was surprised because I didn't think I would lose that much or reach my goal weight because it's always been a struggle for the last 3 years to lose the last 10 pounds that I've wanted to, but I did set my goal for 10 pounds. I wanted to go from 130 to 120 in a healthy way. John started off at 216 and his goal weight was 30 pounds. He wanted to lose 30 pounds, correct? So
yeah. That was my goal.
That was his goal.
I didn't make the goal.
He didn't meet, yeah.
I did lose 21 pounds.
He did lose 21 pounds,
so
though.
I'm like at 195 now.
And that, again, was in 4 weeks. So I actually, at my lowest, was at 119. I noticed that throughout the last 4 weeks, my weight kind of fluctuated between, like, I lost a lot of weight the first week.
Yeah.
The first week's called the big drop, and then the last 3 weeks it was kind of almost like maintaining but also losing the actual fat, and like the water weight came off really fast, and then it was like starting to work on the fat maybe. My weight kind of fluctuated, but now for the last 3 days I've been at a steady 120. My lowest was 119 though, so I just want to add that. So if you're weighing yourself every day, it fluctuates, and that's okay because I don't feel like my body looks any heavier.
Yeah, I noticed that I would weigh myself and then every couple days it would drop like a lot more, like 2 pounds, but then in between days maybe it would go up a little and then back down and then eventually it would stay down.
Having 3 kids, I'm 32. I'm 32, and I always felt like I was waiting for something to be able to get back to where I really, really wanted to be. And the last 3 years, you guys know I've been really concentrating on my fitness and health, and I've been trying to get back there, but there was just that like hump, that 10 pounds that I couldn't get over. For John, I wanted him to do this program with me because I really wanted him to experience what it could be like to have less weight. He threw his back out, was that last month or the month before that? To the point where he couldn't hardly even stand on his feet. He's had knee surgery. He's was very active in volleyball, and he's wanted to get back into that. And I could see that it was weight related that was holding him back from the things that he really wanted to do. So for both of us, it was just, we really wanted to make a lifestyle change. We really wanted to just get back to where we once were. Would that be true for you?
Yeah. No, I don't even think I was this light when we got married.
John is spoiler alert, John is the skinniest I've ever seen him. Yeah. We've been together now, this May will be our 10-year anniversary, wedding anniversary, so we've been together for a while, and I've never seen him this thin. He's never been under 200 pounds since I've met him or known him, and now he's at 195, which is very, very impressive. With the Jenny Craig Rapid Results program, what it is it's for us, it was a very easy and kind of foolproof way to get on an eating schedule without having to put any guesswork into it. You get your lunch, breakfast, dinner, and snacks delivered to you. I believe they send them like at 2 to 3 weeks at a time. I had them send ours 2 weeks because it was 2 people, so our freezer wasn't big enough to accommodate 3 weeks at a time. They ship them in a like huge styrofoam coolers with dry ice, and you get all of your meals. The only things that they didn't provide was the fresh produce and the yogurt, because that is one of the things that you can have as a snack or, you know,
I had to do the yogurt
breakfast.
because the shakes didn't agree with me.
Yes. They do also send shakes. If you have dietary issues, they try to work with you. They do have consultants that you talk to weekly. You have a weekly consultant with them. And then they also send you a menu that you can put up on your refrigerator. You guys saw in my, posts and stuff on social media. They give you a flat out meal plan that you put on your refrigerator to follow. So like I mentioned, the first week was called the big drop. We both dropped a lot of weight
Almost
the
10
first
pounds.
week. Yeah. It was crazy.
Ridiculous.
And
maybe not quite 10, maybe like 8.
it felt like a lot. Like we could feel the weight was gone.
The difference was like pretty quick.
It was amazing, honestly. I was really happy that we saw that immediate change because it really motivated us. Do, like I said, get consultations every week, or if you need to talk to your consultant more, you can call them. They're always available for you to talk to if you need advice or if you need help or maybe a little bit of motivation or if you fall off the wagon, so to speak. But honestly, we didn't fall off the wagon very much.
Everything is so like set up for you that it's really hard not to do it. We just put the menus on the side of the fridge, and then you just know to eat. Like you eat your breakfast, and then you eat 2 hours later, and then you eat lunch, and then you eat your snack 2 hours later or so, and then you make sure you eat before your dinner before 8 o'clock.
Right. Part of the Rapid Results program is based on all of it's based on the circadian rhythm. So basically, the idea of eating during the day every 2 hours, but not eating past a certain time. So when we spoke to our consultant and she was asking us our questions, she was explaining the program and why, you do that. And during your nutrition hours or whatnot, it's when you should be feeding yourself and feeding your body. And that is between 8 to 8. Yeah. You don't eat past 8. You guys know that was hard for me and John.
I think that's probably one of the biggest habits we've been able to pick here.
Yes. I was that person who was like, John, it's midnight. Can you go get me Taco Bell? And he would be happy and go get it for me. Or we'd be going home from volleyball. And it was like every night, Taco Bell, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Sometimes even McDonald's,
Bell,
sometimes Arby's,
right?
sometimes it was something. Or, even though we'd be eating stuff from home, maybe not necessarily going out, we'd still eat late at night. One of our favorite things to do during the summer was to eat Rocky Road ice cream in bed. A pint of it like every night. Not being able to eat after 8, I think had a drastic effect on our weight as well.
I think we'll continue that too. I don't think that's going to go away here.
I don't think it will either because I think that was my biggest
break that
problem.
Once in a while, but I think I've been fine.
For me, the hardest thing was to get on that circadian rhythm of eating every 2 hours. I would go all day long without eating, go to the gym, go work out, go do things with the kids, clean the house, run my errands, and then I would just eat a huge meal at the end of the night. And that, I think, was my biggest issue of why I could not lose the weight. John and I kind of have different situations where I maintained the same weight for the last 3 years. I struggled to get anywhere under 130, whereas John was slowly going up. I worked out enough to not gain weight, but I also was not eating right while working out to lose the weight that I wanted to, which I realized more and more throughout these last 4 weeks. John, on the other hand, because he's not as active as I was, but was eating the same things as I was plus more, his weight kept going up and up and up. I feel like the last 4 weeks has flown by. John would say otherwise. He says he feels like it's kind of dragged on.
I had to struggle through work and because I do a lot of meals at work and
right. He travels for work sometimes.
We were like, everyone would be like, oh, we're gonna order in this, and then I'd say, well, I'm just gonna go grab my food out of my car and then eat it, and then I would sit there while everyone else shoved pizza in their face, and I would eat my.
Not just go get my meal, but I gotta go get my Jenny Craig meal.
Yes, I did it.
But you know what though,
You know what? The results do show.
The results, I mean, it's worth it. Like, your coworkers are going to be like, oh, dang. Like, that's why John did that.
Right.
I mean, like I said, was not expecting much of a change for myself when it came to my body. I was like, oh, I'm already little. It's going to be really hard to see a difference. But I can tell a difference in my arms, my back, my butt, my thighs, my face. My stomach, I can see it everywhere. My stomach was a big thing. A lot of you guys, when I posted a before and after picture, were like, oh, that looks like your endometriosis bloat. While yes, I do bloat with my endometriosis, I was not in that stage when I took those before and after before pictures, and I wanted to make sure when I took my after pictures that it was at the exact same part of my cycle so you guys could see that. It was a drastic change, and it wasn't because of my cycle or anything hormone or female related. John, as you can see from pictures, his change was just I've never seen him so skinny. It's just amazing. He went down, I would say a pant size and a half, because even the pants you did get.
I think I was wearing like a 36 and now I'm in like a 34, but they're kind of loose.
But they're kind of loose. So he could probably go down another one. We just didn't want to tempt it in case he loses more weight. Not in case. We want to continue.
Yeah.
But he's gone down pant size. My pants actually haven't really been fitting that greatest, so I've been wearing a lot of stretchy pants. But it's nice to wear stretchy pants because I've lost weight and not because I've gained weight. I don't have to suck in anymore. I used to have to like suck in wherever I was. I'd feel self-conscious. Now when I'm resting and not sucking in, it's still flat down there, which is amazing. Again, like everything just feels lighter on me. He's lost 21, so he feels even more lighter, but.
Yep. I played in a volleyball tournament in one of the in-betweens, like the second weekend. Not the first, but the second weekend we were into this. We went undefeated through the day and I felt great the whole time. Right. So it was huge like that. And it was at that point I think I'd lost like maybe 13 or 14 pounds 16, or something like that. And it was a huge difference. So no, absolutely. I mean, it was like life-changing, is for sure. If
you have a big occasion coming up that you want to drop weight for, I feel like this would be a great thing to do, like say a wedding coming up or an anniversary or a trip or things like that, because it was just so easy to follow. There was no stress. Like for me, whenever we've done meal plans or something like that, it's always been me. I hate to say this, I love you, John. It's always been me carrying more of the burden to make sure we were eating the right things, meal planning the right way, going grocery shopping, which is really, really hard when it comes to having two people and me already not being happy with being on the diet. And with this, it was nice and less stress for me because John was responsible for his eating and I was responsible for my eating. And it was so cut and dry that it was just like there. It was very easy to follow. In regards to people who asked me about if it was real food, it was real food. Like it was good food actually. Like you get desserts, you get snacks, you get all these things, you get the bars were really good too. Actually what worked out really nicely was that I didn't really care for the lemon bars, but John liked the lemon bars, but I liked the caramel ones and he didn't. So that worked out well for us. There's shakes, you know, all those things. And then again, with every day you are supposed to eat a fresh fruit, a yogurt, unless you do the protein shake, you know, and fresh vegetables. Like those are the things that you purchase is the yogurt, fruit, and vegetables. Yeah. So you are getting real fresh food. And then the meals themselves, those are really good. Like I don't think I liked every single thing minus maybe one thing. But everything was really, really tasty.
Not everybody's gonna like everything, but
no, of course not.
I mean, the food is good.
It was
just
good
like
food.
I said, it helps you with portion control.
Yes, because
I am a very bad person when it comes
I didn't realize how much of an overeater I was. Yeah. I always used to think, oh, I eat as much, you know, a normal amount. But now I know why everybody used to make fun of me when I would order when we'd be out eating.
You do order a lot of crap.
I love food. So this was just a really good way of again teaching us portion control and all of those things. Like I mentioned, I did cheat a couple of times. I know. I cheated three times. Oh, 3 times.
3 times?
I did. But
that's all right. We're humans, right?
We are human. And that's what I wanted to say was, you know, even though I did have 3 cheat meals this month, which they don't encourage, of course, but the consultant wasn't like angry or anything like that. They're very supportive. But because of those cheat meals, it was another realization of, oh, I really don't need to eat this much. Like I felt sick after I had a burger because it was too much. And then after that, I was very aware of how many calories were in what I was consuming.
It's like a whole day's worth of
calories. It was like a whole day's worth of calories. And then I made sure to go running or, you know, do something that would burn off those extra calories because I did want to stick to my diet and I did want to reach my goal weight. The whole program itself is just a nice eye-opener and learning tool in general for the rest of your life, to be honest. For us, again, it was about eating more frequent meals and smaller meals throughout the day, watching how many calories are in the most random things. Like, did you know Pringles have a lot of calories? Like, just like 1 or 2 chips have a lot of calories. Ketchup, I learned that ketchup has like a crazy amount of calories in just a tablespoon of it. And I love ketchup, you know. Dressings, oh, I love the Jenny Craig balsamic vinaigrette dressing.
That was another thing that worked out.
Really liked that.
The herb,
he liked the creamy herb. Creamy herb something. He loved that. Yeah, so that worked out, which we have lots of extras, so I'm excited to continue using those. But you know, it was a great learning tool to just kind of change our lifestyles and change the way we live. And I'm really hoping that we can continue this and put this forward towards our next coming months and years and all of that. Oh, another fun thing we learned was that John is in fact lactose intolerant.
Well, we knew that already.
I know, but now you know that. I will say that John's had not just weight loss, but he's been snoring less. He's been less gaseous.
Yeah.
And he has not had to take heartburn medicine.
Yeah, heartburn is... I used to take like a... What is that? Like
Zantac.
Something like that every single day.
Yep.
And I haven't taken it in the last week or so. I just kind of stopped because it's not needed.
It's just changed my whole mindset. It's been a really great experience. You guys know, if you've been following my social media, like I said, you've seen like the changes are just so obvious and so great. And I'm really excited for John to
Are you going to put our before and
get more
after pictures in
active.
this?
Yes, they should have already seen them.
Oh, before and after.
Yes, but do you have any complaints about Jenny Craig?
No. I mean, it's like you have to go through the work of losing the weight.
Yes, no,
So,
this is the thing. You
like
have to stick to the program.
It's not like it just magically happens.
Yes.
You have to eat the food, you have to eat that food, you have to eat it the way they say, and if you follow those rules, you will lose weight. Gonna lose weight.
John has maybe ran a handful of times this month.
Yeah.
He's done one volleyball tournament. He's not been
the first couple weeks.
No,
and I lost a lot of weight.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
But listen, I only started doing that after I started feeling better.
Right.
We lost the weight, and it was
Right.
like easier to run because I was like lighter, and I played in that volleyball tournament, and I'm gonna keep doing those kinds of things.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to say though, is like if you stick to the program, when John was on the program sticking to it, he still was losing weight, whether he was
without any working out.
Without any working out. Now, I would not suggest that. I mean, be fit. Working out's great. It helps you lose more and tone up. But I will say, you know, this is a program that I think can work for anybody as long as you stick to the program. You know, nothing comes easy, nothing comes free. If you're ready to change and make a lifestyle change and make a physical change and even a mental change, because again, John mentally is like, okay, I want to start working out more. I want to start being more active. If you want to do those things, now's the time to do it. And this is a great way to do it.
And then you know, like, well, listen, I could build on this. I could do more. Yeah. So.
Right. So, yeah. If you've been waiting, stop waiting. just try to just do it. I have a link underneath this video that I will share with you guys if you want to check them out, but I do have a bunch of subscribers who have already signed up with them. One girl said that she lost 3 pounds in 1 week and was super excited. And so if you are gonna start this journey or you already have, make sure to tag me. I love seeing before and afters and results, and I'll be there to cheer you on like you guys have been cheering us on. Yeah, there you have it. So again, thank you Jenny Craig for sponsoring this lifestyle change for us in this video and for, you know, supplying us with the food and the program itself. I'm extremely happy with the results. I'm even more happy with John's results. I've actually asked him, I'm like, do you want to continue doing this? Because for him, I just think he would benefit, and I know he wants to lose a couple more pounds, and this has been the best way for him and the only way that's like actually been effective for him. So we're gonna look into that. But yeah, thank you Jenny Craig so much. I don't think, well, I know we couldn't have done this without you. So we're very, very happy. And we have a vacation coming up next week. And so it's really fun to both be physically more fit and skinny and svelte and all of that for this trip. And our 10-year anniversary that's coming up, because John's taking me to Hawaii, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, one day. But we'll get bikini and a swimsuit ready for that trip. But anyways, thank you Jenny Craig. Thank you guys for watching as always. And yeah, if you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. And again, tag me if you are doing any type of Jenny Craig program. I'd love to see your results and again, cheer you on, because you guys have been super supportive of both me and John, and I'd love to return the favor. So see you guys all later. Bye.